today has been just a bad day. Talked about how I had to go get my tax renewed. Okay. So during my company's picnic, I had to leave early. So go get my tax renewed. It's the last day of the month. So say here's the door that you get your tax renewed in. So he goes out that door, goes down the hall, curves around, goes down this hall, and then down another hall. Takes about an hour to an hour and a half standing there to get my tags done. Then, me and my wife would take maybe a 15-minute drive at that. And yeah, 15 minutes. Maybe 20, the most. And Adrian threw up in the car. Yeah. So I had to give him a bath. I had to me shower off and everything because it was on me. Spray off the car seats and everything, the car seat, clean my truck out. Yeah, not good. For some reason the toilet was leaking. The freshwater thing, not wastewater, but the thing that goes up into the tank, the braided hose. For some reason, I looked at the O-ring on it and it was bad. So I was like, all right, so got another O-ring, put in it, and that seems to not be leaking anymore. Just not the best day. But something good did happen. The remake for the Crash Bandicoot came into the mail today. And my wife played it and loved it. She really liked it. She said it really brought back memories of when she was younger and she played it. And it's always good when you can get that feeling you get when you play a game that you haven't played in a long time. It's like, I don't know. It's like if you haven't, like, it's really hard for me to get that feeling because I have always kept my video games around me and I've always been playing them. So it's hard to for me to pick up something and go, oh wow, yeah, this is what I remember. That did happen. The last time that happened to me is when I set up my room upstairs and I got the N64 out and I got the NWO versus WCW I can't remember what the name of the game is. It's one of the NWO. It's the first really good one. First really good wrestling game. And I put it in, started playing it, and I was like, yeah, this is awesome. I remember me and my brother forming a tag team and winning tag team belts in it. I think I was Scott Hall and he was Macho Man, if I remember correctly. And I turned it on and the battery had lasted. And those two characters are still the champions. I was like, oh, that's awesome. And it's just like, wow, this is so crazy. Just all the stuff that you could do and like everything that you could make. I mean, it was a really good game. I really enjoyed it. And then but that was one of the last times. We've been living here for quite some time. But that was the last time I really sit down and start playing the game. It was like, yeah, this, I remember. I mean, it's kind of happened with Link to the Past, but I've played it so many times, rented it, and then emulators and everything for a long time until I got it on the Game Boy Advance. I got the cartridge for it, for the Game Boy Advance. And I was like, yeah, I remember this. The controls a little different on the Game Boy Advance because there's not as many buttons as there are on the SNES. But that's something, the new NES Classic coming out here soon. I want one. I wanted the NES Classic, but freaking scalpers and everything. It's like, oh, here, we sell this thing for $250. And that, but no, if it, for $60, I'll pay that. $70, depends on my mood. $75, no. 80, definitely not. Even though I know they're not made anymore and all that good stuff, no. I'd pay $60 for it. That's it. The NES, I'll pay, I think it's $60, how much it is. The SNES one, I'll pay that. Much more than that, no. But yeah, I think it's going to be really cool to be able to play the games you played when you were younger. And just, that feeling. It's like you sit down and you're like, okay, I haven't played this game in 20 years. I haven't played this game in 30 years. And you just start putting there and you start it up and you're just like, now the one thing I do get, there's a few game startup sounds that do give me that nostalgia feeling. And there's three very distinct ones. The PS1, the original PlayStation, that when the PS like kind of grow, like turns on. Another is the GameCube, was like a zoom. If you know what I'm talking about, if you played the GameCube, you know what I'm talking about. And then the Dreamcast, that boo. I really liked that. Those three startup sounds are, I mean, because the other, I mean, consoles before it, they didn't have startup sounds like that. You basically put your cartridge in, turned it on, and you play whatever game. If you're playing Sonic on the Sega Genesis, you heard that. If you were playing, like Super Mario World, you heard that. Yeah, sorry, I know, bad renditions of all these games. You're probably like, it kind of sounds like it if I was partially deaf. Couldn't hear tones. Yeah, I know, very bad renditions. But if I could get a like an original PlayStation one, or a Dreamcast, or GameCube one, to where they actually, but the storage space on those is a great deal more than they are on a SNES. But yeah, it's a very interesting product. I hope they make enough of them that people can get them. I'd love if they brought the SNES or the NES Classic back into production, because all of those people are that bought them and trying to sell them for more money be like, oh yeah, what are we gonna do with these guys? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of scalpers. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here. Today's been a very trying day, and I need the rest. Something else kind of drove me crazy. I recorded the video for Friday Night Fridays last Saturday, 6 days ago, and I forgot to put it up. It's on my computer. I didn't upload it for some reason. Why? I don't know. Guess it's next week's Friday Night Fridays video then. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here. Hope you had a good day. Mine? Talk to you tomorrow.